Dear friends, in this video I'd like to take a look at the machine on the Vulnhub, which is DC4, which will be added into the description section below so that you can download it without any problem. Before we go ahead, if you don't mind, please subscribe to my channel and leave a like below. You're greatly appreciated. So without further ado, let's just get started. Of course, I have already imported this image into the VirtualBox. So now we can go into the Kali Linux VM. The first thing for us we need to do is to discover or identify the IP address of the target. As you can see, the IP address of the target is 254. Next, we need to do the map scanning. And to save time of this video, I've already done the map scanning already. As you can see, I use the options like scene scan, the version scan, the default script scan, and I use the option of the -p- to do the comprehensive scan. I'll put the result into this file. From the map scanning, we can tell that the target has two open ports. The first one is 22, which is running SSH service, and also the version information. As we know, this version doesn't have any vulnerability. The second one is 80, which is running HTTP service, and also the version information, which is injects. So what we are going to do next, we need to do the enumeration with the web application, both manually and automatically. Let's launch. Maybe I can close down the history browser, and now we can go into the address bar and put the IP address of the target into the address bar of the browser. The proxy is refusing connection. Yeah, I need to disable the proxy first, and then we can refresh the page. As you can see, we are prompted by the admin information system login, and we can try to use, of course, firstly we need to check the source code of this page, which doesn't reveal anything important. Now we can try to use the weak credentials like admin and admin submit if failed, and also we can use like admin and password not work as well, and then we can use the login bypass technique. You know, this is a very standard methodology, right? Let's submit. However, nothing returned, which means that we failed in this way. Okay. And also, next we need to do furthermore enumeration before we try to test the SQL injection vulnerability. For example, the first one, I'd like to test whether the target has robot file available, not found, 404. Next, we can use the negative to do the enumeration. Yeah, negative is very useful for the web application enumeration because it can tell us like version information, the header information, and also can enumerate out like common files or directories, although it's built in. The word list is a bit small. However, if we come back to the negative, this case, we cannot get anything like that. I mean, in terms of the... Okay, it's done. And next, we can use the GoBuster to do the directory enumeration. And as you can see, I use the W option to specify the word list. And then I use the X option to specify the extension option like PHP option, like back, like text. You know, I think if you have already followed my channel, yeah, I always use this methodology for the web application. The GoBuster has already identified some files like login. Yeah, of course, during the menu enumeration stage, we have already got that information. However, another one, command .php file has been prompted. Now we can access this file to see what it's about, right? However, the browser has been automatically redirected to the login page. So, in other words, it's require us to be authenticated. So what we can do next, maybe we need to test whether we can, whether the target has SQL injection vulnerability. To do that, we can enable the proxy to Burp Suite, and then we can launch our Burp Suite Community Edition. And then we can, we can intercept the request and copy the request and save this request to the file locally. Let Burp Suite loading up. Next, start. Because this is my office computer, so the performance is an issue. Anyway, we just wait for this to be loaded up and we can go forward, right? We need to make sure the proxy has been enabled. And then next we can go back to our browser and trigger new request, for example, like admin and password. Let's submit. Don't save, and then we can intercept the request and copy this request to the file. We can use the name like rec.txt, save. Next, maybe we can turn off the intercept or proxy option, and also the proxy, disable proxy. Now we can, I think it's enough for the direct enumeration. Next we can use SQL map to do the SQL injection vulnerability test. Do you want to follow? Yeah. However, we cannot confirm this vulnerability. To save time, I will not wait for this to be finished. So I'd like to exit from the SQL map. So what can we do next? Maybe we can make variant or cracking for this login panel. To do that, we can use the Hydra. And we can, of course, we need to get the details of the request. We can open up the developer 2 and go to the network, and then we can trigger another request, for example like admin and admin, or maybe password. As you can see, we got the request and the method is post. So next we can use the Hydra. As a pen tester, we must grasp the Hydra. And we can use Hydra, and the username should be the admin, and the password word list would be the locq, right? Locq, and the IP address of the target. And we need to specify the method or protocol. This case is post form, and then we need to specify the login page. Login. Please don't forget the / login PHP. And we need to get the request in the body. We can copy and paste in here. Of course, we need to replace by the placer, user, and pass. And we need to specify the error message when we submit wrong credentials. However, I think this is a very special machine. Normally the target or the server will return back with error message. However, this case, nothing returned, empty. Also, we can specify the success message. However, again, we cannot get anything successful, right? So how to do? Do you remember when we do the directory enumeration, we have already identified the command .php file. So it means that if we can submit correct credentials, then maybe we can get the command page, right? We can retrieve the command page. So we can use the command as keyword as successful hint. Okay, so now we can s equal to command. Let's press enter. I think for the most part of this command is very, very frequent to use. The special point is this one, successful message. As you can see, because the password is a very simple one. And now we can log in with this credential, admin and happy. And we can close up the developer to submit. Maybe admin and happy. Submit. Now we can run command. For example, list files and also display the disk usage and the disk free. We can run. Next, I think we need to use the Burp Suite again to analyze the request and response between the client and the server. And we need to enable the proxy again. And now we need to turn on the proxy option. Now, if we run, as you can see, we got the request. And then we can send the request to repeater module. And then we can run the command. I think at this point we can deduce that the target maybe have the command injection vulnerability. For example, like run the ID, and we got the result www data. Next, we can run. For example, we can check whether the netcat is there. Netcat is there. It's there. So next what we are going to do next, we need to do the reverse shell, right? And the easiest way to run or to do is use the netcat. However, we need to set up the listener first. And now we go back to the Burp Suite and we can run netcat with option of E, bash, means execute command, and the IP address of the Kali Linux, and followed by the port number. And let's send. Hopefully we can get the request. Not request, the shell. As you can see, it does work. And now we need to spawn the bash session. The Python 2 is there, and then we can import a pty module, pty spawn bin bash session. All right. Next, we need to do the local enumeration to make a lateral movement or privilege escalation. First of all, we need to go to the home directory, the 3 users, and we can go to the first one, Charles. However, nothing special there. And next, can go to the gym user. There is script we can test to look at this script. I think this is a very simple one. Just echo some message. However, there is another one, backup directory. Of course, we need to go inside this directory. Backups. And we can cut out these passwords. Okay, I think it's so apparent, sorry, my bad. This is the word list, right? So we need to get it down to our Kali Linux, and then we can use the Hydra again to crack the password for this user Jim. So how to transfer this file? There are several ways. Maybe we can use Python. Also, we can use the netcat. So we can set up another listener. And Kali. When this listener received the data from the target, and then we'll save this data into this file. We use the same file name. Of course, you can choose another file name. Next, we can use, I need to list again. We can cut out old passwords, back, tunnel to Kali Linux, and then, port number, different port number, press enter, go back to, as you can see, this new listener has received the data from the target, and then we can terminate this session, and now we can use the Hydra again and specify the username, Jim, and I'd like to autocomplete this command to see whether we can crack the password for this user, Jim, with this surface, SSH surface. I think this word list is a very small one, so it will take a very long time to finish. In this box, we have already utilized the Hydra 2 times. So Hydra is so powerful. This utility can make valent or dictionary-based crack for so many or a variety of service like FTP, like SSH, like HTTP. If you can follow my mentioned standard methodology, I think this box will not so complicated at all. As you can see, wonderful. We have already got the password for the user Jim. Next, we can connect to the target via SSH service, and we can put or copy the password of this user. Great. And now we can, I think we do not need to take a look at this script because we have already done that earlier. However, there is another file, mailbox, mbox, so received. And also, as you can see, this user have mail. So maybe we can use the mail command to display the mail. And there is only one mail, and we can use just put the one. As you can see, we got this is the password for this user Charles, and now we can quit, and then we can switch our shell to the Charles, and we can put the password. All right. And next, we need to elevate our privilege, right? Sudo. This user can run this utility or command without supplying the password of root user. However, this command is very weird. I think we use the T command very many. However, this one is very new one. So maybe we can use, for example, we can display the usage of this utility. Nothing. Maybe we can use the strings T flush. Difficult. Standard input. So maybe this command is very similar to the T command itself. So maybe we can use this command or binary as the same as the T. So how to do? Maybe we can assign the sudo privilege to this user without supplying the password of this user, right? Because now we do not have the privilege. Sorry, maybe. So how to do? I'll really open up this website. This one. So we can append this line into the sudo's files. Sorry. So we just copy this one and into I've already done that earlier. So now we just copy this line. Echo. It means that the child can run all commands without supplying the password of the root user. I have already demonstrated this technique earlier or in other videos. So now we can sudo T and with option of sudoers. Do we need to use the option of A? I'm not sure about it. And now we can sudo. As you can see, we successfully switched or escalated our privilege to root user. Now we can navigate to root directory and then we can get the flag without any problem. So that's pretty much it in this video. I'd like to see you in the next one. Bye. Have a nice day.